Now we'll look at paper organization. Once again, I assume you have your hard copy of the paper with you, and I'll have it on the screen here. First of all, the opening paragraph, which is I call also the introductory paragraph. It's the first paragraph of the paper. Here's the first paragraph for John Smith's paper on Should College Athletes Be Paid. You'll notice I highlighted in aqua, you can see the aqua on your computer, not on your hard copy, the citations, and then I highlighted in yellow the key words, and I highlighted in green the thesis. You'll notice that the opening paragraph is a full page. That's the goal for all of our paragraphs. You want to shoot for 1 page per paragraph. You don't want to divide up your page into about 5 paragraphs. The most you should have on any page would be 2. And the goal would be to have 1 nice large paragraph per page, which is what John Smith has for his introduction. Just like our papers, this paper begins with the story. So in the College Athletes Should Be Paid paper, the one we're looking at right now, they tell the story of Johnny Manziel. A story is about someone. So they tell Johnny Manziel's story, designed to be illustrative why college athletes should not be paid. And you'll see that that sentence is highlighted in green toward the bottom of the introductory paragraph. That's the thesis. The should sentence. Everyone's paper should have a thesis sentence near the bottom of their introductory paragraph, and it says what the point of the whole paper is. This one is college athletes should not be paid to play football or any other sport. And then there are 3 reasons to support that thesis, which for this paper is, you'll see highlighted in yellow toward the end of the introduction. It would take away from their education. They're already receiving a large amount of benefits. And how would men and women be paid equally? Those are the 3 reasons, or 3 organizers, means the same thing. Now, once they put in the 3 reasons near the thesis at the end of the introduction, they will write approximately 1 page per reason, and those are the body paragraphs. And you'll see the first body paragraph here is about how being paid would take away from the athlete's education. Notice I highlighted in yellow in the first sentence, they restated their reason in the first sentence of the paragraph. And that whole paragraph is about how being paid would take away from the athlete's education. And they restated their key words, take away from athlete's education, in the last sentence of the body paragraph. So the key words go in the first sentence and last sentence of each body paragraph. And that's the take away from athlete's education paragraph. Notice it's nearly 1 page. That's the goal. And inside that paragraph is research to support that point. Because this is a research paper, it's required to have research in the paper. Even if this person wrote a beautiful essay on not paying college athletes, if they did not include research, it would not pass, because this is a research paper. So that was their first reason. When they're done, they start a new paragraph for their second reason, and you'll see I highlighted it there. And their second reason was they're already receiving a large amount of benefits. Notice they said those words in the first sentence of that second body paragraph. It was their second reason in the introduction, so now it's the second body paragraph. They go on and support it and give research how they're already receiving a large amount of benefits, and in the last sentence of that second body paragraph, they restate the key words. Notice that the last sentence of that paragraph, they say, the large amount of benefits that athletes are already receiving. So that's the second body paragraph because it was the second reason in the introduction. The third reason is the introduction was how would men and women be paid equally. So that would be the third body paragraph, which I just highlighted. And notice in the first sentence of that third body paragraph, this writer, John Smith, restates the key words. Would men and women get paid equally? Then they put research into that paragraph to prove their point. And then in the last sentence, you'll notice that they restate the key words, men and women, an equal amount of money, approximately saying the key words. So that is the layout of the paper, and when we get to the conclusion, you talk about the person from your opening story, in this case Johnny Manziel again. You restate your thesis, I have it highlighted in green, and you restate your key words, highlighted in yellow. And that is the organization of the paper, and if you follow these directions, it will come out to approximately 4 pages long. And then after that will be the works cited page. Next, we'll talk about the in-text citations in the paper.